This entire scene was created without using any bit of code. It was all possible due to the node we are going to cover today, which is the animation player node. So far, we have learned how to display sprites and even create frame by frame animations using animated sprite 2D. But what if we want to animate almost anything? Maybe move a character, make a button grow, fade a coin. Without animation, we would have to write code for all of it. Animation Player lets us create those animations visually using keyframes. Now let's add Animation Player node to our scene. Go here and click Animation Player. Notice it doesn't appear on the game window. Even our node 2D appears as a dot because it has position, but Animation Player is just a helper node and it is not at all displayed on our screen. One more thing you could notice is that we get this animation panel down here when we create the animation player. Before we can animate anything, we need to create an animation. To create an animation, you have to click the animation here and you have to click new. It will ask you the name for animation. For now, I'd put it as move. Click OK. You can see a track has appeared. This is the length of our animation for now, and you can also see the duration here as 1 second. You can imagine of this as a timeline for how the animation plays over a certain period of time. Animation player works using tracks. A track is simply a property that changes over time. So if I go here, every property has a keyframe attached to it. The key icon is used to create a keyframe on the track. Let's create our first track. If I click this keyframe here, since I don't have any track yet for the position, it would ask me if you want to create a new track. Notice this option called create reset tracks. This stores the default value before animation starts and helps Godot restore things when needed. I recommend leaving it enabled for now. You'll also see use Bezier curves. That's used for advanced motion control. We'll keep things simple for now and leave it disabled. I'll click create and you can see a keyframe has been created, but nothing happens yet. Even if I click play, nothing happens. This is because I don't have the end frame yet. So if I just move the timeline to 1 second mark and let's say I move the panda here and I create another frame. So you can see that we have this key on the track and this key on the track. Basically what we are telling it is to move between these points. You can see if I play it, it's moving from the first position to the second position. So now let's say I want to animate another property of this panda. Let's say rotation. I don't need to create a new animation player for it. I can just set the initial value, create a keyframe, go to the final time, set the rotation and set the keyframe. And if I play it, you can see that it moves as we want. If you want to loop, you can check this and it would loop. Now let's say I want the panda to come here and then disappear. So what I can do is I can extend the timeline to 2 seconds and you can see at 1 second the panda is here and for 2 seconds it took the default position which I don't want. I want the panda to stay where this was. So what I do is I would just copy this key and paste it here at the 2 second mark. I would do the same for this, copy the key and paste the key. You can also use Ctrl C Ctrl V for it. Just to show you, I used the editor. So now you can see the panda comes here and then stays for some time. After that I would go, I'd pause it and I would go to 0 seconds. I would modulate it, so at 0 I want it to be plain white. At 1 second also I want it to be plain white, but at 2 seconds I want its alpha value to be 0, that is make it transparent, and that's it. If I play it, you can see Panda comes and disappears. No code needed at all. But now it works in our editor. What if I play this thing? I'll click play and you can see the panda is stuck on the top. The animation never played itself. If I close it, you can see it's playing in editor but it's not playing when we play the scene. This is because if you go to the animation player, you can see we are not setting any animation as a default animation to play. So there are a list of animations. There is a reset animation, which is basically the base position, and the move animation, which we just created. None of this is marked as our current animation. So you can see the button here right next to it, which is autoplay on load. So it loads the animation when we play the scene. So if I click this, you can see the animation is being played when the scene is run. And since looping is on, you can see it's on loop as well. And that's it. That's what you would majorly use animation player for. We learned how to create animations, add tracks, insert keyframes, loop animations, and start them automatically. If you have any queries, let me know in the comments and see you in the next one.